So let's say you buy groceries in Ghana $100, 100 cedis for a month. In America, you probably may be buying groceries $100 for a month, and that's the reality. Once again, the value of the dollar in America is way lower, hence things are way more expensive than they are in Ghana. Overdose me, girlie, overdose me. One. What is up? Today I'll be sharing with you a few things you need to know before you report to school as an international student come August. Yes, so just to share with you a few things that you need to do or prepare your mind for before you report to school as an international student, and also things I wish I knew before I reported to school as an international student, because I know you'll be reported to school in August, and then these are just a few tips to help you get started, mostly financial. Yeah, let's get right in. Yes, so without much ado, the first tip I would like to share with you is the value for money. Okay, if you are coming to America, do not equate the value of the dollar in Ghana to the value of the dollar in America. Yeah, I know everybody knows this, but unless you are in America spending a dollar, you may not face that reality. Okay, why am I saying this? For instance, the cost of things in Ghana may look way cheaper than the cost of items in America, because the value of the dollar is higher in Ghana and lower in America. So the cost of items are way higher in America than they are in Ghana. For instance, you may use 100 cedis to buy groceries for about a week or even more. But in America, the same 100 Ghana cannot buy groceries for those same number of days. Okay, probably may use that same money to buy groceries for a day. Okay, so that means you need to buy more groceries, or you need to spend more on groceries to be able to last you for the number of days that you need or you usually buy groceries for when you are in Ghana. Okay, so let's say you buy groceries in Ghana $100, 100 cedis for a month. In America, you probably may be buying groceries $100 for a month, and that's the reality. Once again, the value of the dollar in America is way lower, hence things are way more expensive than they are in Ghana. The sooner you get acquainted with this reality, the sooner you get used to this reality, the better for you. Otherwise, you always feel that the system is cheating on you. You always feel frustrated because you feel you are not saving much more. You always say if you are in Ghana, you could have been saving much more, and that's just how the system is, and there's nothing you can do about it. So the sooner you get used to it, better for yourself, the better for your mental health, and the better for everything else.
What's the problem? Why are you stressing my life, for Christ's sake?
If you're also fortunate enough to have scholarship, or where you'll be receiving monthly stipend, same applies to that money. Okay, before you start making promises to your family, to your girlfriends, to your boyfriends, so I'm going to be receiving this amount of money every month, and I'm going to be sending you this amount of money every month. Please get here first. Get here first. Spend at least a month. Know in reality how much you're going to be spending before you can begin to plan or know how much you're going to be saving before you can start promising people. Please, that's an advice. Okay, so your monthly stipend, obviously you see it, you'll be so excited. Yeah, it's money, but then you'll be spending much more of it than you actually think, and you probably may be saving way less than you think you'll be saving. So please get here, spend at least a month, pay your bills, get your food, know how much you spend in a month in reality before you can know how much in actual sense you can start saving, before you start making promises to anybody. Yes, the second thing will be on taxes. Once again, in Ghana or in Africa, we are deducted taxes, but it's not so, how do I say, it's it's embedded in prices. You actually paying for it, but you don't know you're paying for it. But here, you know and you feel that you're paying for it. If that's, I don't know, but that's how it is. Okay. So for instance, once again, your money on your admission letter, your monthly stipend, it mostly comes with taxes. Okay. And if they are going to deduct the tax or taxes from that money, you're probably not going to be receiving that same money every month, if you get me right. Okay, so let's say you have done your calculations and you are thinking you'll be receiving $1,000 a month. That $1,000 a month is with taxes, and they are definitely going to deduct taxes from it. And if they deduct the taxes from it, you will not be getting that $1,000 a month. It's going to be a little less than $1,000. And the taxes don't end there. Once you take, probably let's say after tax you're taking $800, and then once you take this $800 to go to the grocery store or anywhere to buy anything, they take taxes again. Okay, so that means you are paying taxes twice from the money. Okay, so once you go to the grocery store to buy things, anything you buy, you pay tax. So once again, the money is reducing. So what you think you have, you don't actually have it. That's the reality. I don't know any better way to put it, but that is it. But don't get me wrong, it's way better than probably not receiving. That is just it. There's no other way to put it. That is it. So for instance, I went to the grocery store. I bought these items. So I bought these items for $190.59, and I'm paying taxes on them for $3.33. So in total, I'm paying $193.09. Okay, yes, so that's what I'm talking about. Anything you buy outside, you pay taxes again. So once again, you are going to be saving way less than you think you'll be saving in actual sense. The sooner you know this, and the better you mentally prepare for that, the easier and less frustrated you are going to be with things. Having said this, I'll share with you 2 tips that you can use to actually save more on your money. Okay, one is cooking for yourself. If you do not know how to cook, please learn how to cook. Okay, the price of an average meal you can get here in the US is probably, let's say, $10. Okay, so meaning if you're going for breakfast, you're probably most likely to spend $10 on breakfast. You're most likely to spend $10 on lunch and $10 on supper, making $30 a day. 30 times 30, that's in a month. You'll be getting you'll be spending like $900, $600 to $900. Let's say you are also going to buy food stuff and cook for yourself. If you living alone, the prices of items are really higher. So let's just say from $150 to $200. You can use about $150 to $200 to buy groceries, and then it will last you for a month. You just cook your soup, you cook your stew, you cook your rice. If there's beans, you cook your beans, and then they're going to last you for a month. So $200 as against $900. You are going to save a lot more money if you learn to cook by yourself. The next thing is rent. Some states are more expensive than others. Okay, so depending on where your school is, but regardless, if your state is so expensive, they'll make sure they pay you in such a way that you're able to live to the expenses in that state. It can be taken away from you. So once again, let's say if you have you are paid $1,000 monthly stipend and you are in Georgia, and somebody is paid the same $1,000 monthly stipend, the person is probably in a small town, let's say Charleston or Athens, or just in a smaller town. The person who is in a smaller town is most likely to save more money than the person who is in Georgia. But the person in Georgia, they are more likely to pay the person higher, probably $2,000, because the person is in Georgia. Once again, if you see that your friend is in a small town, they are paying the person $1,000. You are in a big town, they are paying you $2,000. You think you have more money than the person? That's a lie, because at the end of it all, you're all going to be saving probably the same money, or the person even in the town is most likely to save much more money than you in the city because of the way of life, even how generally expensive things are. The person who is living in a small town is most likely with even the $1,000 to save much more money than you who is living in the city, because aside the rent and other things, you still have other cost of living, transportation, and everything is expensive there. So you're not going to be able to save much. But regardless, there are apartments that are way less expensive than others. Just look for, no matter where you are, just if you're already in a big city, say if you're in California, if you're in Georgia, if you're in New York, those cities, they're expensive. Life there is much more expensive, and then you're likely to spend more, and probably you'll not be able to save as much as somebody who's living in a Charleston or living in a smaller town. But regardless, all these towns or all these cities, they have accommodation that costs some cost way less than others. So just try as much as possible to get yourself an accommodation that doesn't cost so much, because this accommodation, you're going to be paying for it every month. Okay, so if you're paying, let's say $500 for accommodation, you're going to be paying for that every month for a whole year before you can switch to another accommodation. So think about that. Get a cheaper accommodation. If your school is in a smaller town, that's an added advantage. You can get an accommodation ranging from, I think, from $250 to $400 there, depending on what you want to have in the apartment and all that. But if you are living in a bigger place like New York, like Georgia, I think ranging from $600, $800, $900, yes, it's expensive. But once again, they are going to give you a stipend in such a way that you'll be able to afford the accommodation and all that. But as to whether you'll be able to save much more is another problem. Yeah, so that is it. This video is not so planned. I just had these ideas. I thought it's wise to come and share with you. As and when these ideas crop up, I'll just come on here and share them with you. I'll be asking my friends around to see what they wish they knew before they came here as international students. If they share them with me, I'll come on here and then I'll share them with you so that you get yourself prepared. You just come. We're happy to have you here. It's so exciting out here. It's so good. And please do not forget to subscribe to this video and then click on the notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you can come in and watch and get yourself informed and educated. Once again, before you start giving people promises, get here, get the value of the money that you are receiving before you promise that your girlfriend somewhere that I'm going to be giving you this money every month because I'm going to be receiving this. You will be surprised. It may shock you. You will not be able to save as much as you think or you thought you would be saving. Bye.